Things were a lot simpler in 48K. Atari never had balls like that. One of Harrison Ford's best performances. Maz?
Professor, you found the HOROLOGIUM?
I have. Looks like we've got some more stones to examine.
Tell me what you see.
Now, that's the name of the Chinese god of thunder, Lei Gong. I remember he was part owl, and had a hammer and a drum. Date of origin is more difficult, but as Taoism is at least as old as the Yellow Emperor, Huang Di, we could be looking at around 2600 BC.
God of thunder? Like Thor?
Yeah, most civilizations invented gods that represented parts of nature.
Makes sense.
So here we have a symbol for Hathor, ancient Egyptian goddess of, among other things, love. Hathor was referenced as early as the First Dynasty, which stretches back as far as 3000 BC. But this hieroglyph is more likely from the Middle Kingdom. Roughly 2000 to 1600 BC, I think.
Still pretty old, then.
Yeah, well, that's why we call it Ancient Egyptian. It looks like the key could turn this. But I'd probably better finish examining all the stones before I tried. Aha! We're in pretty familiar territory with this one. These are runes, specifically Elder Futhark runes, or Proto-Norse if you prefer. That's the name of Odin, father of the Norse gods, who, as you know, is represented in the modern era by a one-eyed Sir Anthony Hopkins.
He was pretty good in those films.
A national treasure. Okay, this is a carving of Texistecatl. He was the old moon god in Aztec mythology. Now, this depiction looks similar to an illustration in the Codex Borgia, which would put it somewhere in the late post-classic period, between about 1250 and 1500 AD.
Aztec? Like Mexican Aztec?
Yes, I'm pretty confident we're not talking about the Canadian Aztecs.
Ha! Fair enough.
This looks like the Sanskrit word for Shani, a Hindu god whose name appears in early astronomical texts, right back to around 400 AD.
Okay, well, that's unexpected.
Well, that's clearly Ares, the god of war. The symbol is in Linear B, the syllabic script that predates the Greek alphabet, which might put it as far back as 1400 BC.
As old as that?
Well, in the late Bronze Age, the Mycenaean civilization collapsed, and we had what's usually called the Greek Dark Ages. So, yes, it's pretty old.
Fascinating. So, what does it all mean, Professor? Are these just random words and symbols?
I don't think it's random. There has to be a reason why they've been brought up here and arranged like this.
Are there any other clues in the area?
Nothing I can see. But I think this might be something Lex could help with. There's a phone in the warden's office where I found the key, so I'll go and give her a quick call.
Great. Let me know what she thinks.
Hello?
Lex, hi. I'm trying to figure something out. Thought you could help.
Okay, it's not more stones, is it?
Yes, 6 of them.
It's like the Rocky Horror Show up there.
Seriously?
Rocky, you know? Like the musical Never mind.
Your brother warned me about this.
Sorry. It's pretty much a medical condition.
So look, there are 6 stones, each with a carving that represents either Odin, Shani, Legong, Hathor, Ares, or Texistecatl. Now, they've got to be tied together in some way, surely.
They're all gods.
Well, yeah, but why those 6?
Is there anything special about the place they're in?
Not really. It's called the HOROLOGIUM.
Could it be that simple?
What?
Texistecatl was a moon god, so Monday. Ares was essentially the Germanic god Tu, so Tuesday.
Of course. Odin is obviously Wednesday, and the thunder god Legong covers Thursday.
Hathor was linked with Aphrodite and Venus, so Friday.
And Shani is clearly Saturday. Brilliant, Lex.
I feel like my PhD has finally paid off.
Right. I'm going to go back and have another look. Thanks again.
Happy to help. Enjoy your stones.
What's been going on here, I wonder?
Hello?
Hi, could I speak to Len Harris, please?
Speaking.
Hello, Len. My name's Tom. I'm calling from Ashgate University about the film they're making here. Old something.
Old Gods Rising?
No, that's the one. I heard you were the man to talk to.
Oh, I'm all over it. It's amazing. Have you seen any of the stuff they brought in?
I've not. Where would it be?
Well, some of the things they've put in Storage Building 2 are definitely worth seeing.
Where's Storage Building 2?
It's out behind the Silent Sisters. Just follow the signs.
Well, surely it's locked, though.
Okay, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but at the back of the building there's a ventilation intake, and if you freeze it up, the big door at the front opens slightly to keep the air flowing.
How on earth did you find that out?
YouTube?
Okay, but how do you get it to freeze up?
There's a fire extinguisher hidden in the grass at the back. Works like a charm.
Well, thanks, Len. You've been most helpful.
Oh, if anyone catches you, don't mention my name. After that thing with the pigeons and the avocados last year...
Mum's the word. Thursday, so that would be 4. Monday, so that would be 1. Wednesday, so that would be 3. Friday, so that would be 5. Saturday, so that would be 6. Okay, Maz, you there?
What's happening, Professor?
The symbols on the rocks were a kind of code to open the doors into the central building. I'm heading inside. This is incredible. It's like an incomplete orrery. This is clearly meant to be the first 6 planets of the solar system. Ah, the days of the week. They also represent these planets, of course. Is this supposed to represent where the planets are right now? I need to find out what it means.
Professor, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, Maz.
You started to break up. What happened?
I went into the building and found some kind of huge mechanism.
What do you mean, mechanism?
Do you know what an orrery is?
An Oreo?
An orrery. It's a mechanical representation of the solar system.
Oh, I know the kind of thing you mean.
Well, when I activated it, it began to glow, and the planets moved to form a hexagon shape.
Spectacular, but what do you mean it began to glow?
I'm not really sure what was happening, to be honest. A blue light from somewhere inside the mechanism.
That sounds amazing. I've got to work this into my film. Would you be able to get back in and show some of the crew?
I don't see why not, but I'd have to find them first.
I'll go and see if Sam's managed to get hold of anyone yet, but I bet there'll be someone at the trailers near the east entrance.
I'll have a look.
Thanks, Professor. Let me know when you find someone.
What happened here? Well, this sculpture is definitely unclouded by conscience, remorse, or delusions of morality. Maz?
Hello, is that Professor Winston?
Yes?
Hi, Professor. Mr. Kayfer isn't available right now. I'm his PA, Sam.
Oh, where is he?
He's with the police. The farmer called them when things got a bit heated.
Well, there's just been another explosion. Do you have any idea what's going on here?
I have no idea what that could be, Professor, but I'll tell Mr. Kayfer to call you back as soon as he's free.
Right, thanks.
Hello?
What's happened here? Who on earth would be digging up graves? And what were they looking for? I'd definitely give this a thumbs up. Oh, that's very interesting. Some kind of secret chamber behind the wall. And from the looks of the corrosion, that statue's been hidden for quite some time. Its size shows how important it must have been, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to see tentacles represented when we're this far from the coast.
No sign of anybody. So, what was next?
Hello, Maz.
What's up, Professor?
I've checked the trailers at the east entrance. There's still no sign of the crew.
Well, try the parking lot by the history building. There's bound to be someone over there.
Okay, will do. I need to tell Lex about what just happened.